hello, hello. Big fan. It is sunny. It's very sunny outside. How we doing? Hello, Jono. Grumpy Joe. Sounds like I'm calling you Grumpy Joe, but I'm not. Spacing them out. Aaron, hello, Layback. Dennis. Glad to see it's working. Good start. How we doing? Hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. I was trying to think of what titles to refer to, because yesterday we had Tuesday. And we can't keep doing the It's Wednesday, my dudes thing. We can't keep doing that meme, so it's fine. Brayden, how are you doing? But it was fun yesterday. Nice. What do you think of that? Looks pretty good. Hellos. Laid back, I don't know if I said hello, but hello, big fan, big fan. Gamba Gambas. Now, today's admin, as we did on Monday, but we're not doing any switching like Star Trek halfway through kind of thing. The plan is just admin today. I was doing a little bit on Monday, then we swapped. Oh no, we started, then we swapped, didn't we? Something like that. I think I was on a tiny bit yesterday. During the day, I was testing something out in the evening, which I'm not using now, but you know, not too bad. So it's just the standard like admin flying around. We're on Sim 1. I could go on Pro Mods. I don't think we've updated that since. Beta 154, or the full release of 154 is probably soon. Didn't they post about it? Because the World of Trucks thing was down. You know, they do their going down for maintenance. Did we see a follow-up post about what actually came from that? I didn't. Maybe I was not paying attention. Hello, Risto. My lady, big fan. Eat tea, then go into AP. That's fine. Takes it sandwich, it's fine. Tea versus dinner, that kind of thing. For the next hour. But they would usually just release versions early in the morning anyway. Like, by the time I'm up, it's already maintenance. And then a few hours later, like mid-morning, it's out. Not about hour support, that's different. It's just some random amount of time. Hello, Peruna, big fan. Shrug? I mean, I don't know. Have a flower, hope you're doing well, big fan. Working on videos and things in the meantime. This will probably again be the last one of this week, because I have two. I'll call them the long form, because they're not shorts, obviously. 2 long videos to finish off over the weekend. They'll take a while. And my own one. So 3, hopefully all done. That'll be a big cross off the list of stuff to do. So as we were talking about near the end of the stream yesterday, as long as there's something that I can present for you to watch. It doesn't have to be on my channel, but it'd be cool if it is, you know. It'll probably be an exploration video, because those are nearly done. Think of the 5 stream streak. Big fan. Does that make sense? It's going to be some really good ones. 75 stream streak. God, that's a big jump. Both have a flower, big fan. Right. Righty tight. Let me go first to our favourite city. The crash thing, I suppose they fixed that, right? Have they fixed it? Maybe. Hope so. Probably. Lord knows at this point. But this is as laggy as... Oh, yes, it always is. Of course it always is. Now, I was testing out the lossless scaling program. I thought I'd dive into and try and look at. I mean, it works. Here, it's very interesting. You'll have to use it on the kind of... the thing where it doubles your frames, rather than setting a desired amount. Because the input lag is very delayed. It's very weird. Very weird. Because the game is still at that frame rate. Maybe it just doesn't work well in this game specifically. I don't know. But anyway, a bit more look into that. You're parking there? Parking there? I wouldn't recommend you go there because you don't fit. Do you know that you don't fit in that spot? I mean, you kind of got one extra trailer sticking out there, I'm afraid. You can't go there. Your friend can. The chat works. Look at it. Hello, John. Welcome. Hello, Floof. You do need to move out of the way. You do. We also saw the person that was in the scout car jumping up and down. Don't know if we're going to see another one of those. Probably a person that stockpiled their alt accounts. Unless they're stuck. Are you stuck on your friend, or is there like a pillar? There's a pillar on either side, isn't there? Ah, so you're stuck on that. That's a bit of a school issue right there. Oh dear. I think we need a Duisburg gate. Oh man, that's a legacy, long-lived, isn't it? We need the ability to, if you're taking doubles, the ability to disconnect only the back one and then the front one. That would link to multi-drop and things like that. But it would be cool to disconnect that. But they are a bit stuck here. I mean, the service is only over, you know, only over there. You need to go over there, don't you? Not my problem to fix it for you. So go do that. Postman train. Yeah, I mean, you know, cuts to the service means they have to do it themselves. I mean, people can go round, yes. But you are still in one of the lanes. You kind of shouldn't be. I assume they drove there, but then happened to clip against this pole, and of course the hitbox now that you're stuck on it, it's in between the trailers, so you can't wiggle the two trailers out of the way unless someone bumps it, which they shouldn't. But theoretically that could be how it works. Or, you know, you just F7. I don't want to do it for you. You know, basically talking to each other. But we're not going to lose them anytime soon. What are you doing? Only 350 dinghy. It's fine. It's fine. Solo, thank you for the follow. Big fan. Yeah, we're still on our journey. We're very, 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 very close. About 350-ish to go. Pulp in the background. This light, well, because it's mixing with the sun that's on this side, so it feels less. It's the same color. Only shame. Oh, you want to make me feel bad, Vincent, huh? Do you even watch the stuff I make, huh? What about the stuff that I link from other things that I've worked on, huh? It's still my creations, right? You should do that. That's what I'm working on, Vincent. I am parked nowhere near here. My vehicle is wherever we drove to last time, which is 43,000 meters away from here. I'm not doing any driving today. Come on, man. You really gonna be that impatient? Really? No? Well, then you've got nothing to complain about, do you? I'm offering stuff, content, and you're not consuming it, are you? These two hit each other. You're not consuming it, so that's your fault. I enjoy it, I like doing it, and it really helps me get a pass. Yeah, that's why I want to give you content as well. Of course, you will get content. That's why I'm working on that as well. Because in general, it just helps me, and as a perk, you get that. Think about that. That's how that works. Banned over someone else. So you got banned, but someone else didn't. It could be that you got banned first, then someone else got banned. I have a feeling that is the most common scenario. Where someone's like, well, why didn't this person get banned? Maybe they did. After you did, so you'd never see it. Love to Sim1. Sim1 is as busy as ever. Hello, James. How are we, big fan? This is James S. There we are. I mean, you just drove straight out at him. I guess because you appeared out of nowhere and they're lagging, they're looking to the right, you just didn't see each other. Just crashed into each other like that, hey? Probably the case. God damn it, man. God damn it. I'm going to do that. They've left the server already, have they? Which one did I kick? Was it that one? Oh, they've already gone anyway, so... I just wanted to see it. Completely random, someone else. There are chances where the wrong video could be linked, but a lot of times, I have a feeling that the player doesn't actually watch the video, because if you appear later in the video, they'll open the video and see that it starts with someone else, if multiple people did things, and then you're later in the video, but you never got that far, because you never watched that far. It could be the case as well. But if it's wrong, you can state that in the appeal, and if it's completely ignored by then, you make a feedback ticket, saying like, what the hell, this isn't me. Not my name, not my ID. What? Hello, Caleb, big fan. Tom. Thank you for the gift. One truck. This is the one, well, I assume this is his friend that was stuck. This one is the one that stayed there. So we'll leave them there because they're not blocking the road with the back of their trailer. So 3131. Oh, that's just been made. Why? Is it a really good report? Am I in for a treat? Don't tell us to go and look at them the moment you've made them. They will eventually be looked at. Not all of them, sadly. Don't do it. Oh, come on. You could have waited a little bit more. Ah, there's another admin here. Are they going to do it instead? It's almost like testing to see if they're paying attention. They might have seen that ban message and been like, oh crap. Well, I won't do that then. Alright. 3131. I mean, I could. I mean, maybe I could. Oh, it's this person. The double that then tries to get back to where they were. Surely not. No, it could be the case at first, like if you have the wrong video still copy pasted, and then that gets pasted into that's possible, but surely you then want to fix it. I always double check because I've done that before. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not the right. Whatever, just swap the two around, you know. Always double check. VR would give you PTSD of various things. It will probably give you whiplash IRL because you'd naturally flinch when someone hits you, and you probably break your own neck by flinching that quickly. I'd rather not. But again, I'm convinced that the VR branch of the game doesn't work. We don't support that. But I'm sure if you wore the VR headset, would that work? Would that work? It's funny because he's trying to overtake and the person never let him in, but you never needed to let him in. Because from here, you're in the wrong lane. You're not even in the lane you need to be in. So dramatic. Hey, I mean, if someone crashes into you at very high speed, wouldn't you flinch? If it's right in front of you? You would. Yeah, I mean, that was you. Right, so I don't know. Why? Why, though? Yeah, you cut in front. You're the one that tried to pass them. You never ended up doing it, so you just smushed against each other. No, not literally, Vincent. It's a figure of speech. That'd be interesting, then. Father, hello, Cyril. Oh my god. My boy. How are we doing? Good day. Good day. How are we? How are we? And the double trailer person. Yes. For that instance of them doing that, this is a different double trailer person. Because the person's gone. But this person's different. Now, I do want to see how these two sort themselves out when the lights go green. Hello, Thunder, as well. Can see your face. I'm glad you can. Big fan, welcome. I hope you're having a good week so far. Oh, that's the paint making it do that. Ooh. Oh, but these aren't from this vehicle, are they? Because that's in the wrong place. Or is it? Ignore the lag. I can't really ignore the lag, but something on that. I mean, the front grille, that's different as well. Is that the old MAN on top? And then the Renault underneath. They sorted themselves out because they're in front. Why is it open? Is it not allowed to be? Can I not let some air in the room? Eh? Do I live in a musty basement? Caveman? You have to speak caveman as well. Why is it pausing? It shouldn't, because you're the only one that's pointed that out. Refresh it, or lower the settings. The quality. This looks fine. When I say fine, I mean like that's normal. You know, it's not massively blocked up by one person yet. Probably will be. This is interesting. Look at that. Now there's someone there. How about that? The entire mill was completely empty there. Wow. Now for blocking. This is 3 months. So the ban was originally for not for 3 months, and then you had your history which added up, which means you have several bans before that that were then calculated afterwards. Where's my accent from? Where do you think? Take a guess. Very clean. Too clean. Suspicious. 120 people. Where are they then? All of them over there. Some around the back. Bit of a queue around the back. Some over there. But not many here. Those two just bumped each other. Did you join? Hello. We are not doing any driving around where you're able to join, if that makes sense. But whenever I go driving next, yes. You honestly have no idea. Really. Take a guess. Take a wild guess. Good job, man. Why did you not... Whoa. Why did you not see that, huh? They were driving by. How do you not see that? God damn it. They're all in dudes. They've all left. All successfully left. Hello, Lime. It is possible to get a permanent ban for very few things. You used to be able to get it for your history. Meaning, after a certain number of bans, you'd be permed, but now... Unless you've done something really bad, then you get one. Because permanent is a very long time. Yesterday's stream was pretty good. We did a bit of GTA Online again. There'll be a lot of fun moments to edit out of that one. That's what I like. I don't want to do too many of them. There have been plans to make it so that you... Well, plans, I'll say the players... We've discussed, like, using this entire lot, for example. So one way in, one way out, not at the same time. That'd be good. I still have a bit of a grudge against the people that queue to enter the service. The problem is leaving it, not entering it. Just teleport in, and then try and... What the hell was that? Oh, they left at the same time. And then try and drive out. Nice. Come on, clear the box, clear the box. I'm just watching it. Starting story mode. I have played through bits of the story mode multiple times. So it's not like I've never done it before. I just haven't finished it. Yet. Someday I will. I don't know when that'll be. Hopefully before GTA 6 comes out. That'll be the kind of rough goal, won't it? Can't see anything? Even in third-person perspective, due to so many people being around, that'll take a while, won't it? Just slowly crawl out. Do you look at ban appeals? Not on stream, but yes. Of course we all look at ban appeals, just you won't see them on stream. It's not what we do. Ah! Hello, Mage. I remind you of a rainy London afternoon. I thought that was going to be a bad statement then. Because no one really likes that, do they? Yeah. How do you become a mod? When you apply. Whenever the rank opens, which it isn't yet, you apply for it on the website. Hello, Dion. Lewis. Driss. Yano. I saw that, corner of my eye. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Big fan, big fan. Why'd you do that, huh? You had the red. And you zoomed through it. Why? Why'd you do that, huh? I saw that. I saw that. Just as that person had green. It might have just switched, but you still saw that there was a queue there. Rainy weather is nice if you're inside and you're looking out the window at it, yes. Hammer for an overtake. On 3 jacks going super slow. Truck coming the other way, but no one was impacted. Yeah, but you still might have endangered people by being in the wrong lane for doing the overtake, right? A lot of these situations don't have to result in a collision for them to be bad or dangerous. True. It's the same green one I think I was seeing before. Have to do one more drive around the map. You have to play, if it's the M83 song or whatever the particular song is that everyone plays, thinking it's like the outro song to GTA. You need to play that while doing your loop, yes. How long does that actually take? You to fully drive around? It depends on the car, I guess. I don't know. Right. Let's do a few of these, then we'll see where we are. But we shall do that. absorbing the last parts of the game before everyone flocks to the new one. That'll be on console first. 1 week, 5 days? Yes. That is a scenario. That means you've done at least 3 things, because that's how I do it. And the same person twice. Most of the names I don't remember, though I suppose you could, if a name did stand out and you saw it twice, it's possible that I could have banned the same person twice, yeah. Because they might have rejoined and done the exact same thing again. It's very silly, but they could have done that. So, lock in, here we go. Hello, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm just watching. Yeah? Can't pick a lane, man! You were doing so good up until this turn, and then you kind of there as well. I didn't really pick a lane. I know you have a 1 week and 5 day ban. You can appeal it. You can appeal it. There's nothing. Well, I wouldn't say there's anything wrong with that. You did something to deserve that, didn't you? Eh? That's what the ban is. You did something naughty. 3 years and 0 bans. Well done. That's how it should be. Ahoy. Hello, Jan. Power. GW. SK, because the name is very long. No. Bobby. User. Vera. Thank you for the follows. Welcome. Limit with the roses. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're getting closer to the goal. Getting closer to the goal. There will be more content at some point. I promise. The streams kind of fill out the gap between the videos, I think. All updates take ages to do. Which one are you thinking of? Patience doesn't exist. No, not for everyone, no. Like for 154, maybe there's a lot of stuff to look at. Eh? Empty promises. I didn't promise anything. I just said. You know. I wouldn't want to be like, I promise you, this weekend there'll be a video. And then guarantee you there won't be one. Because I'll have been working on the other things first. And if there isn't one, I would have broken my promise. That's why you don't set a promise in the first place. No? Life tip right there. Make extra sure you will upkeep the promise if you are to make a promise. That's the whole idea of it. Well, that came out today. We don't update it immediately. So it takes a little bit for us to support that particular update. So if it is actually out, because I don't think anyone linked to it. That's what I was just wondering about. So this morning, the World of Trucks thing was down for maintenance, and I never saw a post following that. No update. Like supposedly 154, but I don't know what this was for. It could have been for 154. But on a Wednesday? They don't usually do that on a Wednesday. So, it may not be. Not sure what happened there. So, we have the bit before the lane merge where you cut someone off. Well done. It's been 25 minutes. Limit. I admire the enthusiasm, but it really does take a lot longer than that. 25 minutes for an update? That's insane. I think the quickest time we've done a version update has been a few days. Maybe a week. We ignore them, yeah. We don't know how they got there. The main part is this bit, where you're all limited in speed, but you still kind of did that. A little lag involved though, but decent. So in this scenario, that's not as bad. You do need to be careful with merging though. These people, they do that and they think, yeah, but on my screen, I was nowhere near him. Like that is close as well. It's quite close. Don't do that. You are in a laggy area. That means you need to be even more cautious. Here. Ah. Oh, because you didn't move over? Well, you don't have to move over, but... Ah. So they're coming through. That person as well in the background, did you see that? Completely obliterated. It's nice to move over to allow the person to merge out, of course, but maybe you thought you were going to be in front of them, and then you just caused that massive crash like that. So that's not a good idea. The computer was running at 100. Nath, it should auto shut off if it reaches that, surely, right? What the hell are you doing? Speed limits are being enforced. See, the thing is, there is a like lowering the speed limit specifically in that one. Yeah, they don't have to move over, which is nice to do. If it was, say, 90, a lot of collisions, by the way, happen still at low speeds. Like, this one wasn't that quick. That one, you see, that was at 60. It might help a bit, but... This one is like, they're trying to squeeze through it, I think. Doesn't really work. I mean, you're all moving over to the left lane because you need to be in the left lane to then continue moving forward anyway. Like that. I guess they were pushed out. Or wait for that to pop up because it pops up in the activity feed first. Joe?
I need help.
There it is. Thanks, man. Subscribe for 6 months. Is that what that is? Big fan? Hello, Bosch. BB, how you doing? I appreciate that. That says for 6 months. Why did you do it for that long? That's insane. Is that how that works? Like 6 months in one go? Oh, crazy. I do appreciate that. How do you report someone? In-game or on the website? There are 2 methods of reporting people. Which one do you want? I've shown off how to do it in-game a few times. You be lucky boy? No worries. It's still very important. 6 months in one go. That is very kind of you. I appreciate that. Very, very nice. The other funny thing, at the beginning, at the end of this month, there's apparently like a little discount or something for batches of subs, like they did for the 5 and so on batches of subs. The thing is, the days that it occurs is all of the days that I'm not streaming. All of them. So, sadly, you can't have that. In-game, you select a person's name. There's a flag icon in the playlist on the right here. Press that. This shows up. Should have their information there. Select a reason, send report. Easy peasy. Much easier to do in-game. This mouse you get by right-clicking as well.
Crew will come back in about 5 minutes. Crew will always come for me because he's a good boy.
Child is back as well. 70 months. How many months are in-game? I don't know. But there's at least one other.
He's responsible, but I've seen him come.
2 of the same back to back. Dawson, hold on a minute. Dawson. Why have you done tier 3? Uppercase? It does look a bit weird being uppercase. Maybe at least capital C, perhaps. Dawson. For both of you. I appreciate that. What the hell? What? Why have you done a tier 3? Tier 3, you get more money and more split, but there's nothing to reward you with. There's absolutely nothing at tier 3.
Already level 3. Imga get a new emote.
You get a new emote, you can indeed. Thank you for the biddies as well. Oh, yeah, you did trigger a hype train as well. We don't care, we'll do it then. Custom sub badges. There are little things that go on top of the logos, I think. I didn't really bother with them on this one though. Because they're like overlays for tier 2 and tier 3. I don't know. You can choose to do that if you want, but just be aware that there isn't much. There isn't much that I can give you in return for that. I don't want to give you something in return. Because tier 3s are really expensive. So, but I appreciate it. Head on to TMP, good luck. And then on the website, that requires you to record it yourself, upload it to somewhere like YouTube, and then link it in the report. Both are easy to make, which is the idea. You wouldn't want a report system that's really clunky, really difficult to navigate, right? OF? Ah, no, that's a good idea, but we already have OF. If you do the command OF, there's already one. Vincent's already a member, don't forget. Is it fixed? I don't know if it's fixed. I still have it unticked, so doesn't affect me while it's unticked. I'm not too bothered about loading other people's cabin accessories. Yours will still work, it's just loading other people's ones. You know. So for now, just keep it unticked. But it may have been fixed because they added back a few of the other reasons of things that were disabled. So I assume it's fine. Right? Custom physics. Winter physics has now been disabled because we're not in winter anymore. But that would be the only one that it would be supported, yes. Other mods, no. Mods like that, no. We're in spring now. But is the spring mod supported? Like, they removed support for the winter mod, but did they actually support the spring mod instead? I could use it for a bit. All it does is adds a few more blooming flowers. No spring mod yet? Thought so. And then slightly brighter sun, really. And then in the summer, it's just a little bit more flowers again and really bright sun. I like flowers as well. Flowers look lovely. Blooming flowers, you know? That's close. That's close. Like, you still tapped them, you still did something. They're still bad. Not supported. Ah, okay. We'll take a bit of time to do it then. Do you get paid to be a mod? No, the team roles are voluntary. Voluntary. I hate saying that word. Such a bad word. Volunteer roles. So keep that in mind when joining the team. All of them are like that. You have to want to help out the project. If you want to be kind enough to do it. I've probably banned you before. I probably have. Probably have. But as long as you've... Whoa. As long as you've learned your lesson. That's the main thing. Hobby. Well, I make content around it. That's why it works out for me. Hand in hand. A lot of people, obviously, you can't do this and then not have something else to do. That's a job. So be aware that whenever admins are around, we're all at different times. Not literal admins either. They pop on whenever they have time to do it. They're doing a slalom. This ain't cool, you know. You shouldn't do this. Now there's barriers there, so they can't do it now. Shame. Are you going to hit this person, though? You might. I was just swerving. Bored. Probably very bored. This is Frankfurt. Oh, you're just being that guy, are you? Why? Oh my man, you freaked the person out. Why would you do that? Option complete. Appreciate that. Y'all didn't have to do that, but you did it. So it's... It's the same rule, but it's two different reasons within the rule. You know, they did both, like the overtaking, or in this case undertaking, and the wrong way thing. 1 day ban, Ronnie, I think we need to go a little bit higher than 1 day, I'm afraid. A little bit more than that. Got a badge? That's okay. That was Frankfurt, because that building where the train station's underneath, you can recognize it. Yes. Some have a lot of bugs. What bugs have you found specifically relating to the servers? What's the problem? If you mean just lag, that happens regardless because there's a lot of people. Like, performance is there, but everyone suffers. That's just how it is. The game needs to update for that. To upgrade itself. Joyous free holiday, indeed. Probably bored. Probably. Wanted to just pick on someone. I'm looking at... Clearly this person didn't do anything, so why is this... Wrong one, isn't it? It's this. I nearly deleted the report if I didn't turn around. Ah, but what a shame. We'll never see what happens. Because... it's already... like, it's already happened. So you took too long to report it then. Because... it starts like that, like they maybe just got hit by someone else, And then on their bounce back, they hit this person. So, I don't know. Like funding for investors, that's not how that works. They don't have good drives. Are you on about like our side of it, or you mean the game itself? The game itself is not made for this scale of multiplayer. They do need to update it though if they are to update their own multiplayer as well. Because if it's a small multiplayer. Oh my god, is that Hatsune Miku? Oh my god, the real deal. Thank you for the follow. Jose as well. Matisse. Welcome, welcome. Natty. Physics said no. Lag and physics is quite a bad combo. It's real. It's that Vocaloid singer, if that's the right word. Oh my god. I thought at first their acceleration was... Oh. Stutter. You just... For now, doesn't sound like a good solution, but when you play on TMP long enough, you have to just be familiar with the lag in the busy areas. The more people are around, the laggier it is. That's how it is. If you don't like it, you don't go to the busy areas. Good job. Hello, Nobina, by the way. It sounds weird calling you that, because what does that word mean? Ikiri, what does that word mean, huh? And surprise, surprise, I knew that was going to work. Knew that was going to... You just go straight forward. From here, when they didn't break. Well, well, well. First you came down on the emergency lane and then you clipped the person at the bottom, and now you've done that. Yeah, in the morning you get less people, so it's better. But that's not as fun, is it? You want more people, you want more chaos. Yeah, that is a nice pink. Had brakes. Oh no, they do have brakes, they just didn't want to use it. Because if there was... my English is going terrible. No one there. You could slow down a tiny bit and sort of cut the corner, like kind of clip the apex kind of thing. That would be your solution instead. But there was someone there, so they shouldn't have done that. Car brakes are useless? No, they do work. You just need to not be going too fast to begin with. Or turn up the intensity of the brakes. It is modelled on a car, but... on a truck, rather. But different. Because it's not as heavy. In theory, it should slow down quicker. If you're in automatic, you also slide to the side a lot more. You broke it? How dare you? Aaron, big fan. Don't insult him like that. Hello, Si, doing well. Still updating? Take a bit of time. Be aware that when you update your game, of course, if you load the same exact save you normally play on, you can't then downgrade it again. So you have to wait for us to catch up. Which is why the player count drops a bit, because most people's games automatically update and they don't realise. And they don't know how to downgrade, despite it being not that difficult to downgrade. 6 speeds. Which one are you in? Because a lot of them will have 6 speed by default, yes. Some of them you may have to edit 6-speed shifters into, which not everyone likes to do. Good job, good job. You were looking to the right there. You weren't looking at all to your left. They might have that setting on where when you turn your wheel, the camera rotates as well, and I bet they didn't look anywhere to the left at all. Good job. Is this bad on Promods? No, Calais is fine on Promods. Promods' hotspot is in a completely different place. But you'll feel the same lag with the amount of people there. Yes. So same procedure, different place. Calais on Promods is very nice, because there's no CD road there. So there's no need for traffic to be there. That's not a scary. Now, others do not see your local mods, keyword being local mods, but be very careful with how you use them, because some people, instead of it being like an overlay to the main component, some of them replace the main component, and then to others, they don't see anything. And it could mean that some key components of your vehicle are missing, which is naughty naughty. So be very careful. The road layout, I think in Duisburg it's clearly not made for this level of traffic. Which is fair, it wasn't. So you just have to adapt with one way out and in. When we remade our version, made it slightly bigger, there was a distinct different one way in, one way out. So the two would never overlap. You had to go through the entire city just to get out again. And that worked quite well, to be honest. One of your mods makes it so powerful. Yeah, but the mods won't work in that sense. Because it's a mod or a tuning thing or like a plugin or whatever. There are sound plugins. That's just on your end anyway. I'm just waiting for something to happen. Why are you doing that? Oh, van! Oh, that's nice. Oh, there you go, you see? So, yeah, it won't let you do that, really. It's like if you were to somehow download one of those 10,000 horsepower mods from the workshop and it worked. Oh my god, the carnage people would cause. That. So powerful. Well, I can understand that. It might be still labeled as a 770, but it isn't. There is no normal 770 in the game anyway. It's 730 for the Scania, then 750 for the Volvo, and then 780 for the Volvo as well. We're waiting for a 770 properly. So this one is just these two being annoying around other people. Yeah, there's a time and a place, Vincent. I know, right? I know, right? Because they bumped against each other back here. Trying to do a bit of mating. What's up? Hello, Mr. Spamming in Caps. Welcome back. Dumb it down for you. They are servers. Yes. Simulation 1, as per the text here, means it's the first of 2 at the moment main simulation servers. Simulation means playing the game somewhat properly, as you would in single player. Pro Mods is a modded map expansion for the game, a downloaded mod pack. And there is a dedicated server to be able to play that with others. So that's the Pro Mods server. Basically that. So if you connect to Simulation 1, you're able to play the game exactly the same without the AI vehicles, the cars, as you would on single player. Realistic server? That has been suggested before. It would be really cool. What, so would that be limited to 90? Because that's how fast trucks are supposed to go. Ban if you go a mere centimeter over a red light means I will be banned because I usually do that. Yeah, that kind of stuff. The O with the slash is a hello. I don't know why people do 2 slashes, but it just means hello. So you've got the head and then the waving arm like hello. Sticking out to the side, that's what that means. It would be interesting because the crowd won't move to this other if there were to be a proper simulation server. So the CD road wouldn't be a thing because this isn't a sensible road to be on, is it? The chaotic road to be on. And here, because you didn't stop in time, you sort of pushed against them still, which is not a good idea. Don't have bots. No, none of the servers in our case have AI vehicles driving around. Every moving vehicle is a person rather than some of them being just traffic normally. Try and follow the road laws? Yes. This road is bad. But that's what makes it fun. Might have been something else near that. Tube video under your proof? It doesn't get added automatically. It would be really nice if it does, but whenever the person has time to add the video, they will. They should. Deep simulation. Yeah, you know if you've ever done any of the hardcore simulation jobs for Truckee, those settings should be on. So yeah, fatigue and sleep, that kind of thing, that's the same word. Traffic fines, that's what I meant. Fuel, as you say, speed limits, that kind of stuff. Be interesting. A whole different way of playing, or moderating rather. One kilometer for 15 minutes at the train crossing. Yes, that's part of the fun, is it not? That sounds exciting. It means you're just around other people, and if you're lucky, while you're sitting there patiently, someone zooms all the way past and gets banned for it. That's how that works. Sterl, thank you for the follow, big fan. Energy as well. Now, why is it so frequent? It's not too frequent. It was actually changed, so it's less frequent. Lost music. Yeah, exactly. Watch a video as long as you're paying attention. Listen to music, podcast, nothing. How do you buy the car? Same way you buy a truck. They're usually first in the list. First in the list of vehicles. The guy that zooms fast will be you. Yeah, but then you get banned for it. Why? Why go from being so patient to not being patient? Huh? Why do that to yourself? Europe dealers, yeah, true. But most of them would be in the European dealers anyway. Would be shopping there.
Don't you love, baby, when someone overtakes and then immediately brakes after that?
You go for the overtake, you realise that everyone else has stopped moving, you complete the overtake, and then you realise you have to slow down very quickly to merge back in. It's not a good idea. You made your break for it though. You tried. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on there. Because what else happened? What was this? Oh, I see. Right. They swerved the car. Yeah, can understand. Powerful truck? Ah, you see, the thing is, because they've save edited it, because one of them is through the floor as well, they've made them weigh basically nothing. So it's not realistic. They made them basically weigh whatever the normal weight is. Some of them do go for heavier. Like, they might keep the genuine weight of it, which would be over 100 tons. Yeah, this was an unfortunate one, you see. That's the risk of spawning in the road. If your game takes too long to load in, that happens. 3273, someone else is doing it. Enjoy. Cars are the worst things you've done. See, the thing is, we added the car with the intent for it to be used as just another exploration thing. You drive around and explore the roads when you don't want to do any jobs, that kind of thing. Since then, people use them for other means, so that's not our fault. Like that. That's not what they were added for, you know? So people get punished. Because they use these vehicles. They often squeeze through the traffic as well. Why did you... Oh, was it because of the damage? Oh, maybe. They wanted 0 damage. Constantly sorting. A lot of people have also wanted for a very long time that the cars were just disabled for players, so that only the team could use them. We did have a server where it was like that. Synced weather. Yes, that'd be really good. Yes, EU3, back when they were labelled Europe 1, 2, whatever. EU3 was no cars. Same as EU2, just no cars. And a lot of convoys were hosted there. Why did you pull over for a bit then? What was that about? This. No indication either, right? Oh dear, you didn't indicate there, did you? Oh, you did. The indicators are really hard to see if you're not really close to it. Now, the thing is, though, you did that as they were next to you, pretty much. So here, they're not going to be able to slow down that much. They don't have to let you in anyway, because you're joining their lane. So that's a naughty naughty. This is one of the busy areas, so I'm going to do that. Now, what was the... Someone crashes at the end. Called Sammy. I've heard that. I've heard of the name Sammy Tech. The name does ring a bell. Why? Ah. Oh dear. What are you doing, huh? Use the signals. No, it was only a kick for this one. If it would have been a band, it would have been a smaller one. In this scenario. Though, yes, that's what they would claim. Yeah, like, well, how? He's supposed to let me in. Yeah, he's going already at a moderate speed. Are you supposed to just slam the brakes on? What if there's someone behind them? They are going to be inconvenienced then. This kind of thing. It's not how that works. You shouldn't do that, Hugo. 7 stream streak. Big fan, Phillips. Have a flower. And they nearly crashed into this person by trying to maintain that speed. They thought they could go for it. Maybe it would have worked at the last second, but nope. Pretty chill over there. Not many people in there. Some person rammed you, so you put him over the barrier, so you got revenge. Now that sounds like you've solved the problem, but now you've just both inconvenienced each other. So now what if they reported you in return, and then both of your situations were seen and you both got banned for it? Would you feel that you don't deserve the ban, but they did? Because they started it? Because that's what most people think. But no. Because you both did something. And it was bad. Trying to take up convoy. No, I can understand the annoyance. Like, they shouldn't have done whatever they did in the first place. Absolutely. Hello, juice. Red. Green, green. What are we doing? What is the, Just wondering. No. Okay. They've moved on. Okay, good. No green? Oh, certain something is red. Oh, I see, yes. Perfectly timed? Is that a convoy of people? Just a group of friends? You could just start moving instead of just sitting there. Yeah. Luckily, people were able to go past. So it's a bit of an inconvenience. No, no GTA today, no. We're not doing it regularly. I'm not a GTA streamer. Am I? That was a bit silly. Though... Blocking the road, they are indeed blocking the road. I've no idea why. If... When the others had... They almost did, though. When the others went by, if they had then fully reversed, so they completely crashed into all that. Play no pixel? I applied for it once, and they said my application appeared to be written by AI, which it wasn't. So thanks for that. I'm not spending money to apply again. Per month, by the way. But they basically did. The intent was there. It's a compliment, yeah, but it means it still didn't get accepted, so I didn't take the compliment. Like I said, but no, it's a GTA roleplay server. The biggest GTA roleplay server. Like, you see, they were close to it. Close to doing it. The intent was there with that one. Odd. It sucks ass. Just kidding, I might. That's a bit much. That is a bit much, yeah. Yeah, a bit much. 6 axles. When you have a large truck that's the size of the trailer you're pulling, that always amuses me. The 8x4, because that's the wheel config. Because I think it would give them, I guess it gives you a little bit more traction, but if you're using a trailer that actually challenges that, if you're using something that's as light as a feather, of course it's not going to make a difference. Is it? Want to see the world burn? Well, that's a bit more like it. Think they passed you? Well, this is a fairly recent report, so I just want to see what they do, you know? Probably the world, maybe it's you. Maybe you need some therapy. How about that? Surely not me. No, I'm correct. There's nothing wrong with me. No, surely, right? These two are together anyway, because they both hit the same corner. Is it mod? Yes. This is what the in-game stuff looks like on TruckersMP. Reviewing people's bad habits. Bad behavior. Naughty, naughty. See, the traffic's moving. Why are you moving as well? Oh, it ends there. That absolutely would not have gone well. Why'd you do it then? So the one in front kind of went for it and then decided and then bailed on it, but you thought, no, I'm going to do it anyway, because at the time, no one else was oncoming. But the moment you go for it, someone approaches. Yeah, no, that's how that works. Where was it? Yeah, they are both driving together. It was here. They basically both hit the same corner. Well done. Well done. Really on a Putin. Well, see what happens to them. North Korean man. Hey, be careful, be careful. Digital footprint, you know? You never know. Hacking. Oh, here we go. Where's your trailer? That's not your trailer. This is the place where people meet up if they don't want to go to Calais. So it's close. That I think is doable normally, because I've seen Oos do that. Right? That kind of stoppy is okay. G Prime, yes, there's a Prime over there. That's a hard stop, that's a stoppy. You just want to show off. Like that. I mean, even I've done that. But I'd need to be going considerably faster to then generate that good of a stoppy, though. Probably lowered it? Yeah, that might be what they're thinking of the cheating. Just pause there and you get a good photo. It's a stoppy, yes. Usually doable on bikes. No, not hacking though. Unless... Oh, we're only halfway through, you never know. What you'd need is him to do like the boost, so the wheelie, and then immediately go into a stoppie as well, all in the same length. Couldn't even line it up right. I'm just watching the speed. Go on, now, there? There we go. Look at me, look what I can do, it's so cool. Are you mod? Yes. Moderator admin. No, that's not cheating in this case. It's being a bit silly though. Bumps him back. Shame. Are you still doing it? No. A few of them have also gone. Shame. Oh well. How? You apply for it, and whenever it opens, it's not open at the moment, and then you are able to join that way. Though be aware that it isn't open too much, and very few people get in, because they need a lot of training and work done. Crazy report? Good. I just wish we could link stuff in the TikTok chat, so we can't do that. Notification message. I haven't changed the stream notif message in a very long time. I should do that. I just can't be asked, man. 3 stream streak. Plus whatever you're already on. Yeah. It is fun to watch because you're just seeing the lengths people will go to do whatever. It's 90-something% of it is on this famous road. So you should just know the layout of it now, even with your eyes closed. You just need to know it. That was close. You were on 100 and something. Got eye one. Lobster! Oh, what did you just send? I appreciate that. Big fan. Server Simulation 1. The first server in the list on TMP. The busiest one. Some bad karma. Well, in a way, Elon's getting some at the moment, isn't he? With his stock price, which is tied to his net worth. So you think of it like that. 30 stream streak, Gooster. I appreciate that. Go on, merge back early. Yeah. Meow, around the corner like that. Oh, losing it. Ah. Could have been good if you held it. You didn't. My truck slid. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, please. I'm a flower. It was a leak. The government leak, yes. Something about that. Regarding airstrikes and things like that. Pretty serious, pretty dangerous. Wobbly. Oh, haven't been here in a while. There's a convoy here, right? Oh my god. Seen Rider streams? I saw one once because Andy was trying to advertise it. And they were, I think, testing out one of their streams. Are they on now? Are they doing some now? They're not doing any freaking reports if they are. Where is this? This is in Austria. It is the Alps. The Alpine Road, as it's nicknamed. Can't miss it on the map. Very squiggly. No? What about them? Was it Rider I was thinking of? Tesla sales have dropped. Good. They're not even legal over here, so we don't have any. To drive. Restart a new load and select where you want to drive, where you want to start. Do you know why? Do I know why what? Of course you have to pick where you want to start from, because that becomes your headquarters for your business when you start playing. You have to pick somewhere. Unless when you go from single player to multiplayer, it tells you where you want to spawn in. That's because there's a time difference. So they don't sync between each other. Game crashes. Are you using any mods? Where are you trying to spawn into? Potential speedrun. Need to get a run in. You can, if you want to know about speedrunning in this game, you can do it on arcade. If you want to. It has to be in multiplayer. Any place you select, verify your files on Steam, because something doesn't seem right there. Even if it's one file, you never know. That's close, but that happens a lot. You do need to keep a little bit of a wider turn. But it just doesn't cross their mind when that bump happens. It's unfortunate. Ben people. How many? I don't keep count, unfortunately, but a handful. Each time there's at least maybe 10 to 20 people. Can't keep his lane. He's trying to, but for when you're going into the turn like that, keep as wide as you can. Just stay away from the middle, because your trailer will go near the middle. Little bump. Can happen. Hello, Killer, big fan. How'd you fix your files? That is in Steam. Find the game, right-click Properties, I think there's installation or something like that, and then verify integrity, blah, 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 blah. Click that. And it tries to find where all the files are. And if one is missing, it puts it back there. If all of them are in the right place and it hasn't relocated any of them, and the issue still happens, then that's very interesting. But that's the first thing that people suggest. Not gonna do it again, okay. Hello, Oliver. How you doing? Alice, thank you for the rose. Daffy? And CD. Thank you for the follows. I might have already said CD, I'm not sure. CD Road, how about that? This is not how Overtake's meant to work. Stop doing that. Squeezing yourself in. Can't be able to this game. Oh, is it still downloading the update? Is it still trying to install it? It patches for quite a while, I'll tell you that. Unless you're waiting for us. Give it time. Yeah? Oh my god. The longest update for us to support, not longest, like longest time it took to do it, metallic green, yeah, was 137, was it not? And that was when the sound engine changed. It took a while. Energy triple trailer? Well, so you're not the suspect. I hope not, right? I sure hope not. Oliver, thank you for the follow, welcome. Welcome over. Save edited trailers. As long as with the two cargoes, they usually have a low bed for the first one and a normal flatbed for the second one, something like that. And as a result of doing that, the first cargo is through the bottom of the trailer, so it looks like it's clipping. That's a no. If you have two flatbeds and one each has a train on it, for example, sure, go for it, sure. As long as you know what you're doing. It's only when you have a triple, for example, and the cargo kind of clips into itself. That's also a no. You're in the traffic jam. Well, see, you need something to occupy your time. Why not? Just pay attention so that you're not left behind when the traffic does start moving again. Why do you think this would work as well? Oh, it's close. Oh, that's close. Fix game files. That's basically what the verify thing does. It just has a fancier name for the step. Yeah, if it still doesn't work, then how many do you normally have? Wait, so has the verify thing finished? If it verified and found 125 files, that means your game is quite broken. Clearly. If 125 files were essentially out of place. That was interesting. No, I don't have a link for the TMP one. It's just discord.com/TruckersMP. That's the main TMP server. Draw the ban. They will. It's not me driving, just to let you know. I don't drive this badly. $125 validated. Now try to spawn in. That will definitely be fixed. Now, that's an insane number. Oh my god. Something definitely didn't update properly. Because some people, when they are updating the game, it doesn't complete the update fully. So some files are left. There was one time where my graphics decided to go on a bit of an LSD trip. And it was one singular file that didn't fully download. And that's what caused it. So it can happen. This one, in this case, luckily they did survive it with enough time, because both of them had the same idea to overtake, so it was very close there, but then they managed to merge back in. Keep the green guy. The green guy has already been punished for theirs. I was just checking what the car was doing instead. Don't you worry, they've already been done. Already been done. Yeah, check it for the TMP updates, obviously. Did your game tab out? when they're going in a dead straight line there, I think the game tapped out because they're not accelerating anymore. If you can see that happen, it's very unfortunate. Might have dozed off, maybe, but yeah, I think most of us have had it before where there's some pop-up appears, like even for a split second in game, it tabs the game, it minimizes the game. It's very annoying. At least you can see that, because you can see them following the curve and then suddenly they're just straight line. That doesn't look intentional to me. That's just very unfortunate. I have a different time of day set to you, so unfortunately I don't see the lovely sunset, though I can imagine it, because it's over there somewhere, right? Lovely sunset. Options-wise, it all depends on what your system can run. Try using, at first, the preset mode, so like high, ultra, medium, that kind of stuff, and then from there tweak the extra ones. Because some settings don't need to be on. But it's up to you. Check RL meter. Why? Oh, you mean real life? Oh, that looks good. I thought you meant in-game sunset. That looks nice. Very good, very good. Time clear? No, I'm not going to do that. Use safe mode. No, you don't have to, no. Ignore your thing. What thing? You redeemed the one-time speed, didn't you? Someone did, because I heard the ha ages ago. Ah. Well, I haven't skimmed through this one, so this one could be the one times. And it's a great one, because they're lagging and no one has spawned in yet. Your text? What text? Oh, Killer, goddammit. No, the constructor thing. I saw that pop up. Paste it again. Paste it again, because I'm not scrolling up. Something about it would be cool if you had construction cranes and something. Wish they had added jobs to the game to deliver to those sites. Like in ATS. You know the bitumen? Sounds like saying bitch, but you know. B-I-T-U-M-E-N. You can deliver to that. Like the kind of hole in the ground roadwork site. That would be cool. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, the bridge. The Genoa one. There we go, they're starting to spawn in now. This is what it looks like when you spawn in and no one is there. Why are you driving if no one's there? This place is never empty. Unless something seriously went wrong. Could be the case, to be fair, because this person's moving fairly slowly. This isn't even the CD road anyway, so no wonder. I was just thinking about it. It looks exactly the same. This is the next one down, I think. It looks exactly the same. It's the next one down. That makes sense. But they are still lagging. But that bit's correct. It's the exact same. That's eerie. You love playing the CD road as long as you're not causing any problems for other people. It's almost like someone's trying to play at the exact same time. Hello, Falco, big fan. Sigma Male, thank you for the follow. Wow, I am blessed by that. Welcome. Shady, rather, Christy, Hugo. Run away again with another gift. Stop spending your money. I don't know how much these cost. Stop it. Calm yourself down. I mean, but you do a lot of TikTok live streams anyway. It's really cool that you can actually use the value of these gift thingies. You can turn them back into diamonds or whatever the hell the default currency is, and then you can use that in other people's streams. Imagine on Twitch if you could melt down the bits and turn them into the other bits that you could use. That would be cool. Yeah. Where are you? This is near Lille and Calais. My physical vehicle isn't there. Nowhere near that spot. How are you lagging this much, though? One flatbed and low load or 2 yachts. It should work for the yacht, actually. It should be fine. But as long as it isn't visibly clipping through it, you should be able to see it if it's clipping through it. I think I've seen that combo before. Bloody 26 in my room, humidity of a summer day. How about that? I think that's what it was last year or the year before. We essentially skipped the summer, the spring, and immediately went into summer. At the end of February, it was already really, really warm. This one's kind of because they didn't indicate to move. I don't know how well you'd be able to see the indicators through the bike, but that's close. Let's not do that. Are you still there? Are you still there? That was a good report, though. Good one-times report. Oh, they are. So now... Wasn't me, bro. Nice. I hope that's referring to the news channel, not something else. You'd have to be assuming that. Poor guy struggling. Seemingly with no one else nearby. I'd understand it's struggling here, but it's when people lag when there's like one person nearby. How? How do you manage that? No aim, how you doing? Welcome. Join the gamble, you might win. Maybe new viewer luck. Next time the gamble actually happens. Ever get a drink? Yeah, hold on a minute. Gotta pay attention, because I am notorious for looking at chat or just taking a drink and then something happens. Six-ankle sore thumb? Well, you'd see yourself before I see you anyway, because I don't see names, so... No, you don't get paid for being a mod, no. The team is a volunteer role. See the store. Store of what? Run away! Actually, I call it Runaway or Lobster. It seems a bit weird to say the first part of the name. The name's Lobster. God damn it. Stop gifting that! What is that? And no, I didn't get the leggy guy, no. For the raffle. No, that's not a normal raffle in that sense. It is purely just for points. That's what it is. I don't have any of the other things set up. Like an actual, like, Stream Elements points store. No. TikTok has, like, thousands of gift options. They all have different values, like the Galaxy and things like that. It's a known, very expensive one. Why is there so many? Is E? Hello, Insula. Big fan. That one, yeah, that one. Why did you... How much is that worth, though? Why did you just do it? What is it, though? Because I've seen people in other streams... Oh my god, I still need to do a video ranting about the worst types of TikTok streams. It's those Minecraft ones, where they're always trying to destroy the building the person's playing on. They never complete the build. So they're just begging for, you know... It's insane. And everyone just keeps wasting the money sending the galaxies to them. Because they have like a timer that counts down from 10 when they place the last block, but then it gets down to 3 and it stops. Because otherwise it will be complete. And then, oh no, a block of TNT spawned. Oh no, oh, what a shame. Hate it. Hello, Stoma. But I appreciate for what. But all of the gift you're giving, stop it. Relax. Save it. I'm sure you get a lot given on your streams as well. Calm down. Calm down. China is urine. Oh. Interesting. Nice crash. Are you lagging out? Maybe. Joined your ping. Movies or shows? I have joined 1 or 2 movie nights in other Discords. I can't remember what the films were, though. No, actually, one of them was, I think, on one of the days where Lizzie didn't stream, we watched Shaun of the Dead. I think whether it was just the main film of that, or whether it was one of the other, if there are a few other versions. Apparently that's a good film. Seemed pretty good. Movie night. No, it wasn't a proper, like, movie night. It was just a random impromptu thing. It was like, you know, not doing a stream today. Who wants to just watch something? You know? It's all vibes, exactly. If you're hanging out with people anyway. It's a cool film. Because in that case, I found the location of where, like, there's a particular house. Like Sean's house. To do movie nights. It has been suggested. It would be interesting. But I am absolutely the last person you should go to for movie suggestions or anything like that. Because, I don't know. No, we're not on 154. No. I want to know what features came out in 154. Is there now like a blog post explaining it? Like, is it out? Because they don't come out for both games at the same time. And it's a Wednesday, my dudes. Usually it's a Tuesday, or Thursday. Sleep by 10 PM. I do indeed, so it's not a movie night. No. Not a huddled up with a blanket over you at midnight type of thing, or 2 AM. I've seen the bus, Killer, Andy's using it. Haven't seen any others myself yet. Driving on the city road. Tomorrow? Could be tomorrow. Thursday indeed. And this is that car in front there looks different. That's a different model. Or is that one of the new AVs? What is this car? No, self-deck. What is there? 5070 for the Ryzen 5? See, the thing is, it doesn't matter. Oh, that's like an old Merc thing. It doesn't matter what... it is the Staff Merc, yeah. It doesn't matter what specs you have. If you're in a busy area, it will always lag. Generally, that should run perfectly fine. You could have avoided it a little bit more, just a little bit more, and then you would have been on the grass, obviously. You didn't. Why not? Believe I can touch the sky, almost. So, this. Look at that. Fancy. With the crossed out, like the rally version of it. Does it have a roll cage inside? No, normal setup on the inside. Not bad. This one's almost done the same with the white splitter. Those are new team vehicles, apparently. They're different. Banned for 3 months, congratulations. That means you've done a lot to have your history add up to it. I will have to specify that every time, because the moment someone says, I'm banned for 3 months, it implies that they did one singular thing which immediately got a 3-month length ban. No. No. Not how that works. Sounds like the sunburn your neck is not appeal. Do you not have after sun or anything? Like a soothing lotion or something like aloe vera or something like that is apparently pretty good for sunburn. You really need to start putting like after sun on. But yes, peeling is very, very painful. Especially when it starts getting itchy. It's fun. I'm sure it's fun, yeah. You do need to go and find some, yeah. Especially if it's really bad, because it's basically your skin cells dying off en masse. And of course Vincent enjoys it. Jordan, thank you for the follow. Welcome. and Baron, Alex as well, Dark Space. Welcome, welcome. A lot of people joining on TikTok. I appreciate that. I mean, that was cool, wasn't it? Right? I'm not the first person I've seen to do that. You get your bonus points. Well done. Now what? At the full speed. Limit. Oh, hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome over. Kaboom! Well, there's a bit of a tap, another tap, another tap. Oh, a bit of a swish. I like that. I like that. Are you both to blame then? Pay attention. First one. There you go. Mercedes went first. Probably because they want to merge over. They both want to merge over, actually, but they're both going at the exact same speed. Second one, third one. There we go. So it's you then. They weren't blocking it because you were both... This is downhill. Tiny bit downhill. Unless it's because now you were speeding up a fair bit. Could be to do with that. But are you both friends, though? I was almost going to forget about that bit. They both did that. Clearly, if you're driving as friends, one of them doesn't approve of it, do they? If they're the only two around, why would you even bother reporting that, really? That they were roommates. One of you reported the other one, maybe for a meme, but the ban is definitely not a meme, is it? Because you both did the naughty naughty. I don't want to see what the appeals are. Can you imagine if they word it in the exact same way? It's like, hey, I wrote this for mine, just copy paste it and put it in yours. They might do that. They might do that. Kim, Liam, thank you for the follows. Big fan. Goat on TikTok as well. The Goat. Good job. Hope we're all doing well. Don't forget, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, you should. We are very, very, very close to 2,000 members. It's finally getting really close. We were stuck nearly at the number for a very long time. There is currently a series of giveaways going on, one by one. Currently doing farm sim related keys, Steam keys. So join up and you can join it. Current one, the first one lasted for a week, just to give you plenty of time to join. The second one lasts for 5 days. I think we're about 3 days in. Mr. Important. Who are we counting as Mr. Important? Fancy giveaway channel. It should be in the top section. The information section. That's strange. It shouldn't be role related either. Everyone should be able to see it. I'll have a look. Green truck. Alright, I'll have a look at that. But yeah, we're getting there. So at the moment it's just Farm Sim 25, just main keys. Because I was doing a few related, they're called dares. You do some of those. And then some for the new DLC as well after that. Need your glasses. That could help. It could help, yeah. Can you appeal again? You can appeal more than once, only if your first one was declined and you actually disagree with the opinion. I wouldn't recommend appealing just to say the same thing again, because that doesn't help. So there's an example of the flatbed, and it works because they're both on the right place. That's okay. This trailer here. To whoever was wondering about that sort of thing. If my camera was there, I'd kick for that. Just the general, like, because I think I did that near the beginning. You see people do that and just kick them before they can do any more. Ah, you do, huh? Hmm. I think I wanted one of those custom plates once. TMP mod being banned by TMP mod. Sadly, that doesn't happen because you can't really ban each other. That would be funny though. No, it doesn't really work that way. I see. Yeah, I don't know how they do that. I think it's like editing an image to put it there, because it's not a World of Trucks thing. It's purely just an image that goes there in its place. Still updating? Good God. Liechtensteiner, welcome. Thank you for the follow, big fan. Slowly pushing out. Is that going to go wrong? Oh, yeah, there we go. It is what it is, huh? You gotta learn to not leave with someone else. Because that's what happens. Which server? Simulation 1. Sim 1. I was wondering if that was going to work. If you're limited in speed, you can't really have your full potential for an overtake there, can you? So you're drunk? Why would I need to? If you're okay, I don't need to see what you're using. Right? I don't need to do it. Gamba, while we have the ad break, Gamba, but YouTube now, during YouTube streams, they actually added like a kind of BRB thing, so you can go into a proper BRB mode, and you can set it to play your videos as well. Kind of like a built-in BRB scene, in a way. It looks pretty good, but I don't really have any need to do that, because my streams are the exact same between YouTube and Twitch, so there's no point. If the scene changes anyway, you know it's the BRB scene. Delete it and download it again. Why does it crash? Do you get any errors of why it crashes? If you mean in TMP, there might be a setting you still need to disable. Verify your files. We had a person in the chat who had 125 files that would magically re-downloaded and put back in the place they should be. What happened? What's the problem? What happened, man? Did someone hit you? What's going on, huh? This is 8-2. I clicked the wrong number. I'll do this one first. Wrong number! Do it when you're pressing continue career. How long has this been happening for? And does it matter, like, using mods as well? Does it matter where you're spawning in? Enjoy, Killer. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Yesterday and today. Fairly recent. Well, there was an issue we had, which was to do with the game crashing while you're in-game caused by some dodgy accessories. Not by immediately spawning into Trive, though. So that's interesting. Oh, I see, yeah. You were going slow because you waited for someone to do it. Technically speaking, that's a bit of a bad squish. You should have let them just... You know, because now you've just made it your own problem now. You know, just blocking them in. Can you unban? No, I cannot. You need to appeal your ban, sadly. Delete mods. Okay, good. I think you should verify your files, though. That's on Steam. Love the accent? Glad you do. This one, besides that, this is okay where the cargo is. Green, you turn black. That's fake shadows. Turn off fake shadows in the TMP settings. That's what that does. In graphics, fake shadows. Got banned if you had text at the bottom, yes. The weird graphical thing. If that's off, I don't know what causes that. What's up? Hello. No, it didn't get banned, no. 146. Why are you so far back? Because of the mods, I assume. You couldn't update because of the mods? I don't know then. If you verify the files, it will probably try and update the game for you. Something like that. Oh, we're less than 10 away. Less than 10 away from 2,000 Discord members. God damn. Pabs, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Emmy as well on TikTok. Big fan. Big fan. Hope you're doing well. Man of the bridge, you're one of these peeps? Because you've got another group of them over here. This is a nice kind of, you can monitor the carnage going on, but you're not like within it. You're kind of keeping a safe distance away. I think people park here as well because it's easy to come off and on the road. You can just do an immediate U-turn. Nice little pit stop. Red, yellow, and grey. Ah, yours is this one. I like that, yes. Clean. Sitting on a launcher, exactly. Especially with these ones, they're facing it. Just watch the traffic go by. Sort of like this. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Still think of the rose. How do you verify your files? In your Steam library, find where the game is, right-click the game, properties. Then there should be installation or something, install. And then at the bottom of that is verify files. Go play single player. It's one of those like almost like a yo mama joke where you're not actually insulting them, but it's kind of a insult. Yeah, every now and then make sure you verify your files because it finds if any of them are missing and then puts them back where they should be. It's good. It's good to do. You get paid for doing the mod stuff? No. For the streams and whatever that is content creation, so yes. By watching and supporting it, that helps out as well. That's why I like doing it. Skibbity toilet. God damn it. I do have fun moderating, yes. It's fun to see the strange behavior people have. Oh! And what do they get up to? There's a delay for when it actually shows up. There we are.
No, don't stare at me. Stare at me, babe. Sorry, whoa.
Whoa. Yeah. Is that how you say that? All as one term? Thank you for term one. What are you doing? I appreciate that. A fresh sub. That is very kind of you. You didn't have to do that. But welcome, welcome. Enjoy the badge and the emotes that you get. There's a handful of them. Not too many, but that's okay. Hello, Tom. How's it going? Well, I mean, we're watching this person struggle to pick up his own trailer again. I don't know why. But, that's very kind of you. Big fan. Good content. You're very, very, very welcome.
Tuesday, innit, crew?
Oh, that was yesterday. Tuesday.
Slowly 14, huh?
Huh? 2 months. Welcome back. Chad, you're being too kind today. Stop it. Calm yourself down. You had it! You had it for a second. You're not able to... The fifth wheel problem? What is the problem? What are you doing? Okay, they did manage to do it then. Good, because they're not there now. Or they... teleported? I don't know. Not there now. Quote list? No, not really. It's the bot thing. No, I don't want to add the bot to the quote list. What was that for, though? They'd be... Because now they're gone. It sounds so weird if you were to kick them for that. Like, just blocking the road because they couldn't connect their trailer for 2 minutes. Evidently they did, or they teleported away. So if I was to kick now, it'd sound a bit stupid. Mm-hmm. From the US? Hello from the UK. How are you doing? Didn't verify any files. Okay, so the problem isn't that then. So there's something else which is very strange. That your game is crashing. Are you sure you removed all your mods? It deserved. You should have waited. This straightforward has right of way. You shouldn't turn when there's someone approaching you. What are you doing? Every mod. Okay. It's very strange. Yeah, sadly hello from outside the EU. Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else. I am not the best at working at the problems. I don't know. If all mods are gone, and there was nothing to verify, look at those rims, then that's kind of me stumped there, I don't know. You can tell this is why I'm not in the support team. One, I don't have the patience for that. I promise, Trevor. And two, I'm not that helpful in that sense, so yeah, it wouldn't work too well. Surely you're going to overtake, right? Oh. Yeah. Didn't think you were going to do it right now. Maybe try a different profile at first, like create a new one from scratch that doesn't have any mods on it and see if you're able to load in and start that. Because if that works, then there's something wrong with your current profile, which is unfortunate. Hello, Simon. That's how it was, right? Are you a mod? Yes. Hello, hello, welcome. This is, yeah, a kind of heavy brake check thing. It's the leggy stop as well. But then again, they did it. 105, 90, 80, 70, whatever. So you just all have to suddenly slam your brakes on. It's just unfortunate that the laggy stop happens as well. Try making a noob every time. Every new account did it. You mean every profile did it? There's the bus. It's an old London bus. Why though? That's weird. Every profile has the same problem, so there's something broken with the game itself, yet nothing else was restored after verifying? What? I don't know. Infinity money mod. Infinite money? Shouldn't. You know, drove? What, that particular player, or you knew someone that would drive them in the real world? Message. No, it's got nothing to do with Steam themselves, but there'd be... You could ask in the SCS forums, not particularly the TMP ones, because if it's just profile related, it's not specifically TMP. Is mod 2. Yes, because that's a team vehicle. It's a team vehicle. So that narrows it down. Yeah, I thought it was today as well, John. Don't know why. Can I show the settings? My graphic settings are basically set it to ultra and then turn down a few settings from that. That's it, really. Your settings should be whatever works for your system. That's the point. So set one of the defaults like high or ultra and then tweak the settings from there. You don't need reflections all the way up. Scaling, you don't need it to be at 400 unless you're doing videos or screenshots. That sort of thing. Because when you set it to ultra, it puts that up as well. I think this is on 100% scaling. Because I'm playing at 1080p, it's fine. You don't need to go any higher than that. Because it doesn't actually, when you're doing like 200%, I don't think it does the true like upscale you think it would do. I could be wrong. Because after a point, it doesn't seem to make a difference. And this one... Never happened. Didn't you said it happened today and yesterday, or was that the other person's issue? Yours was recent. Yeah, I don't know. Other thing, of course, is trying a different game version, because 146 is a while back. That is indeed a different version. Why are you reporting them for, though? LA mods? No, not mods in the way you think you can. Not like Steam Workshop mods, no. Is it that? Very close. Well, active. Well, there are more people over here. Yes, this is where the main chat is. But hello, you can watch on whichever one you want. Thank you for coming over. And the follow, I appreciate that. Because for some people, whoa, some people it is their platform of choice. Like the people chilling out on TikTok. They can stay there, that's fine. Which versions? Only one at a time, so version 153 is the only one that TMP works with. You can't do several different versions at the same time. Suspected of that other one, I don't know, because nothing really happened. This one, I just wanted to rewatch it to see what the crash was. Because there's a crash that happens up here. You knew? That's fine. So the suspect of a report is the person that was actually reported by someone else. Everyone else nearby is just player, observer of the incident. Laggy bump and then the bus hits them as well. Well, that's unfortunate. Because they do the laggy stop thing, slowing down from like 50 to 20. That sucks. Good spawn. I like that. That's with more of the army style. It's got, you know, ammunition or supplies in there or something. They're kind of role playing that. Let's lag. A little bit of stuttering, a little bit of lagging. Yes. Burn. Ever tried? I don't know what you mean by that, Transport. Like, have I ever had the issue you're having? No, personally not. That's why I'm very confused by it. If it's an issue I've had, of course, I would tell you what my fix was. Come on, man. Why you just go in the place itself? Don't sit outside it. God damn it. Dunking the Funking. That is a great name. Dylan Axe. Thank you for the TikTok followers. Welcome. Is do homework. Get your homework done and then play TMP as a reward. You need to reward yourself. Because if you do the other way round, you'll be stressed that you didn't do the homework. Hey? You know? All of EU. Most of the... Basically, any DLC that exists in the single player, you're able to play and access in multiplayer, if that's what you mean. The entirety of Europe isn't modelled yet, but most of it is. But a lot of it is. Hacking, you say? Is it they hit and they went flying, or what? No, that's odd. Battle play forced you on the wrong side of the road. When you went back on the right side of the road, an accident happened because he didn't let you back in. Right. Appealed and filled in feedback. Don't do both at the same time. Appeal is first. Both the client. I can imagine... Okay, so someone forced you over and then you tried to sort of essentially merge back in, but you ended up sort of pushing back in. I understand the panic of doing that, where you want to be back on the correct side of the road, but I think in doing so you inconvenience someone else, right? Something like that, because I've seen that happen a handful of times. where if you were pushed over and you're technically out of the lane, if you're then on like the grass or something, you're able to pull over in an emergency. When they then try and rejoin, they just do it badly. And it doesn't work. And then they hit someone, you know. Usually a bad idea. Bad idea. Gamba, gamba. Gamba, gamba. That's what I use then. Debbie, thank you for the follow, big fan. Welcome, welcome. 1650. Try high for that one because that's an oldish GPU. Depends where you want to drive. Try high first. This is one of those unfortunate situations. They're not intentionally blocking. It's just no one's like letting them go first. Though a lot of people do this thing where that's the wrong lane. You know? Luckily that one was able to go. And then this one was kind of, trouble. Anyway, you go with 200 people? Yes. So if you are here, it doesn't matter what GPU you have. Though I do want to see, if anyone does have a 5090, I do want to see like a performance test here. 150-ish people, I have 23 FPS right now. But I'm recording and streaming at the same time. So, a little bit of load goes to that. And you get a ban if you cause a major problem, yes. But in this case, you can kind of permit it just to get them out of the way, because otherwise it's just annoying. Turbo, congrats. And any ads that would appear despite you having turbo, the streamer still gets the revenue for it. Ban stayed. Both moderator didn't tell you how to avoid it until next time. Yeah, it depends on how they word it, I think. In my case, you would sort of explain, well, what led up to the ban in the first place. Like, here's what you did, here's what the video shows. And then, you could have done this. No, you don't still get ads, but whatever ads would play for others, the streamer still gets, like, the ad money from that, despite that you have turbo. Rather than, if you sub, you don't get the ads at all, and the equivalent revenue isn't sent to the streamer. Does that make sense? So it's a win-win for turbo anyway. But not many people just use it or know of it. 12 a month? Yeah, sounds pretty good. I mean, I was tempted at some point, but the thing is, you get like the ads free, but you don't get like a sub for everyone with it. You still wouldn't. It'd be nice if you got like one, like Prime. If with turbo, you got one free sub a month. You're paying 12, so that's at least 2 subs a month. Now that would make it very lucrative, wouldn't it? Then you have Prime as well. That's 2 free subs a month. Well, not like quote free, but you know, 2 spare subs. Cancel turbo? You don't have to. You can if you want to. I'm not going to be streaming on Friday. That's up to you. Whatever you want to do. I think the best way of, instead of, if Twitch is easier to do it on, then that's perfectly fine, because you've got the ads. What to do with the ads. On Ko-fi is the best way to sub. Just in general. Because that doesn't matter what I'm making content on, what I'm doing. That's just in general helping out. 12 for no ads? Yeah, but it's no ads everywhere, versus if you were to sub to every streamer you watch, which a handful of people obviously do, and it's can get quite expensive. Because you're supporting them, and of course you don't want ads. No, I suppose I'm very grateful that a lot of the channels I pop into, there's always one or two that automatically throw out gifted subs, like just kind of snipe you. So I'll do that. Rich, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Limit, thank you for the follow as well. Different limit, different name. You do get a week trial. Yeah, that's good, yeah. To see that you don't get ads. And a bunch of other, there's a few other features with it, though I haven't looked into it much. This is Dusseldorf, isn't it? Yes, yes, well, Dusseldorf. Save editing? Well, it's the combo thing, isn't it? Scroll all the way in. It's this. The Renault frame. Not a fan of that. I still don't quite get how all of this stuff seems to flash up as if it's the same hazard lights. How do people do that? With safe editing. The rest of it's okay. Stability is a bit low because they're wobbling around. That's me. The game just does that. Why? Oh, see, you do this in Driving Academy. Oh, stop. Oh, God, you're going to hit them. Do a diagonal park. These are all from the last few whatevers. We're doing it from the newest first, so this happened like a minute ago. That's all these reports. That's just how it is. I was just inquiring in general, you know. It's not terrible, though they do have both sets of cameras, both sets of mirrors, just to cover all grounds like that. That's kind of there on top. Not too bad, though it is clipping a little bit. Parking. Oh, you are within this parking area here. Ah. Why do people decide to do diagonal? Oh, hello. Nice. Why don't they decide to do diagonal anyway? Oh, they are. It's a cool place to go, I guess. Sure, why not? Plenty of... I'm sure convoys could start here as well, but that is a collision zone, so you've got to be a bit careful. Because I've seen a lot of them where you'd have beacons and all those kinds of other lights all over the vehicle, and they all flash in the same way. So it just becomes one massive indicator, really. This is server 1, simulation 1. Thank you for the follow, Fabio. Appreciate that. Convoy's about to start. Enjoy. It is on the hour now. I'll be concluding soon. Because while it's fun to do this for a very long time, the more I do, the more you ban, the more you have to sort afterwards, so I don't want to do too much. Plenty of content, you know? There as well. Hey, would you figuratively wave to each other, you know, spot each other across the courtyard, you know? Oh, hello. I would love, just imagine, okay, firstly, being able to get out of your vehicle. Okay, now imagine the beginning of a convoy where you're all parked in your own lines, in your own slots, and you can pop over and chat to each other. On top of that, imagine the CB radio being like proximity type chat. So it comes from, instead of the vehicle themselves, it's kind of, the sound follows you around. So you can talk to your people and be like, oh, convoy's about to start, lads, I'll see you there, and then you all go back to your own vehicles. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. But that's not far away. A lot more people get banned on ETS because there isn't that much on ATS. There's certainly far less players and therefore far less bans on ATS. No, 154 is not... For the main game, I guess? I haven't seen a post about it though. Maybe someone forgot. But it's certainly not on TMP yet, no. Because we don't do betas either. Sim1, my vehicle is, I don't know where, but this is the CD road. The CD road is a location in itself. You should know where it is. In front of you. Ah, well done. A lot of people taking that thing, whatever that cargo is called now. Here's the train traffic. I want to see, like, it did, because there's been no post about it, because it gets fed into Discord as well. So did they forget? Because on the, like, 10 people I follow on Twitter, it's very easy to scroll down and see everything. Very weird. Or Mike, the SM7B. The Shaw SM7B. There you go, 13 hours ago. Going under maintenance, people are assuming it's 154. Never heard anything else since then. Strange. Your lead for your group? Oh, good luck, good luck. It does sound good. I mean, for the price of it anyway, it costs quite a few hundred, so you'd hope it's pretty good. Has done well for me for a number of years. I admire the dedication here. Goodbye. Good job. So yes, enjoy your convoy. Enjoy it. On a Wednesday. Is it an Aurora convoy? They usually do this. Prime did theirs on Mondays. Aurora stuff is on Wednesdays. Not Aurora, oh. There's thousands of ETCs and I can only think of two. It could be any of the others. I don't know. GTA vids. There'll be more shorts and tiki-talkies coming out because we did the stream yesterday in GTA. And some funny moments happened there. Absolutely, so stay tuned for those. From Prime, yeah, Prime Logistics, not, you know, in your Prime or the Prime drink or anything like that, no. In-game, in-game. Is that Peen? It could be. Peen Logistics. I always find it funny because peen, spelled like that, obviously is shortened for peanuts, but saying the term peen just is another way of just saying penis. PP? So it just sounds funny to see peen be said. Not to see it. Don't want to see it. Is bad. Why are they bad? Peanut is crazy. What makes him crazy? It's very talkative. That's my takeaway from them. Acting like a child. Ah. Well, if they do anything that's actually bad within game, I suppose VTCs can be reported to some extent. But if it's like on their stream, where they're quite, you know, loud and they talk a lot or something, that's not that bad. Your first 1,000 kilometer drive, good luck. Tell your story. No, you don't have to. It's not really relevant to me. Don't have to. Saves you typing it. Oh, they did? Oh. I suppose that's related then. I don't keep count. I don't keep paying attention. Oh, a bit slow there with the chat catching up. Oh, there it is. My God, look at the speed of that. 577. Anna, thank you for the follows. 2 names. That's our friend there. Wait, hang on. Is this the one that I just did then? Because I just saw this person. So this person might have followed. 6 convoys? Oh, get you. Almost 1 a day. Someone reported you. Are you sure they actually did though, or did they just say rec ban? Because, I mean, you know, if someone says wreck, it could mean anything, really. Reporting drivers for... Oh, and he kept declining them. Oh. That's interesting. Shouldn't be doing that, yeah. That's interesting. Were they trying to... I don't even need to discuss it, should we? Whether they were trying to justify why it isn't bannable, which you also shouldn't be doing. If it is bannable, then it is. Then do it. This one, they didn't quite do it. They kind of went for the pass and then never really did it. And then it ends. So, it's interesting. Busy here. Good God. Whenever the gates come down. From Brazil, hello Alex. House is under renovation. I hope all of the renovations go well, according to plan. Hope they don't take too long. But I hope you are well. Interesting. So this is the Peen group then. Very bad logistics. The colour of a peanut, right? Why there? Oh, there though. Hello, Fairzy. When you leave a yard or turn around the corner, your brakes come on. So do your hazards. Whenever you leave a yard, it immediately kicks in. Is this in single player or in TMP? It could be the emergency brakes. Is it because if you're in TMP and an AI vehicle goes past, it freaks out? Single player? It could be that. Could be your emergency brakes kicking in. Because you're merging onto the road. So you could turn that off. It's your sightseeing spot? Ah. I mean... That's okay. Good place to park. Turn it off. Good question. Settings, gameplay. Emergency brake system disabled. There you go. It's nice that you can search up things now. So gameplay in the main settings. If you're doing a lot on single player, you just... It's a cool system. It works. It's realistic, but that sounds very annoying. In the Alps again. There you go. Well done. Marion, what do you mean? Do you want pick? Admin photo? They do happen in the evenings, yes, because most people are home at that time. They've had their dinner or, you know. That's just what the time is. Of D. Of D? What do you mean? Pieces of D? Pics of D? Certainly not mine. Off to cool off. Good luck. Have something to drink as well. Can you leave in the middle of a job and connect tomorrow? Yes, as long as you don't leave in the middle of the road, you can resume a job. It shouldn't cancel it. Where's that road? This road is in the Alps. It's here. Near Klagenfurt, Innsbruck, that kind of thing. There's two tolls. A toll either side of it. Easy way to spot it. Hello, Limit. Welcome back over there. That's fine. Because this one is when you get up to the high spot, you've got all the flags and the little restaurant with a parking area. It's very nice. Is battle? What do you mean it's battle? How was that reckless? That was quite close. You nearly hit them by leaving. Or is it because they were on this lane? Well, it was close. It was close. Never had a job cancelled. Good. Because there's a thing where on TMP there's a job tracker used for achievements and things like that. Sometimes that plays up. The city. There's a city called Battle? Where? I don't know where that is though. Is it in-game? What place should you leave? Any industry, like pull over to the side of the road somewhere. And go there. I mean, like, don't just stay in the middle of the road and then log out there. So pull over to the side or pull into an industry somewhere. And then log off.
Yes. Baby! Silly voice. Do you need all DLCs? No, you don't need all DLCs, no.
You can play the game without any of them. Exactly the same in TMP. This is base map, as we call it. Oh, Battle of Hastings. You sure? I'm just thinking if there's like a genuine town with the name of Battle Town in England. Loud car. I'm not going to tell you the exact distance, but that is far enough away from me. Much further south than me. It cost. What, TMP itself or the DLCs? DLCs cost, yes. TMP is a free thing because it's just a client you download. DLCs you buy from Steam. Same place you buy the game. Make good use of the sales when you buy the game. Do I want to spectate you? Why would I need to? Only if you're being a naughty, naughty player. And then you'd be reported or whatever anyway, so... I have to move around a lot when you redeem that because usually it doesn't... You know, there's not much movement going on. Hello, Fire, big fan. Big fan. Big fan. I'm new. What was the I'm not for? Hopefully you're not a bad player, right? As long as you behave yourself, I have nothing to worry about. Good job. What was the point in that, hey? Big fan, I insist, big fan. Yeah, the Alps Road is really nice. There's a nice photo trophy in the middle of it. Somewhere. And there might be a viewpoint as well. Kind of in that restaurant mid-top area. Pretty good up there. No, you can't search. If the streamer mode thing was turned off, you can search. You can scroll through the list because instead of it just saying the suspect, it will say the name of the player. But I'm not going to show you that. Banned for 4 weeks. That means it was your history, whatever the ban was, and then 1 month due to history. Stupid, naughty, naughty. Stay in your lane. It's a straight road. I don't know how you drifted out of your lane by doing that. And this is in Switzerland. This looks lovely. Look at that. Inappropriate language? Oh, well done. Yeah, and keyboard is fine to play on, as long as you know what you're doing. You've got your sensitivity correct. Practice with whatever sensitivity feels good for you. Thanks, ProMods 1. I was thinking of doing it today, just thinking, like, oh, we could go on ProMods. It could be next week. Could do something next week, because it has been a while. That is if over the weekend there's an update for the games. And if that happens, then ProMods is usually knocked out until it is supported. What do you mean? Sensitivity for when you press your, your WASD, mainly A and D, how quickly the wheel moves on either side. How smooth your steering is on keyboard. See, why'd you do that, hey? That's just a bit silly, right? But you both kind of bit of a monker, and then a monker derby, and then over here. But that's not really anything, but you know. It's a bit silly, but that's about it. Yeah, your sensitivity is in controls, I guess, or is it in gameplay normally? Controls. Steering sensitivity. Non-linearity is like the whether it moves with your same wheel. I just have that on 0 anyway. Sensitivity doesn't apply to a wheel, and the animation of if it matches your steering wheel as well. The only thing you need to know is steering sensitivity. So adjust that as much as you want. Because if it's all the way up, it will flick quite sharp. Highest amount of active bands. However many you can fit in a year. Because don't forget they escalate. So if you got your first 3, then a month, then 3 months, you could have a few more 3 months. But then by that time the other ones might have run out. I'm not saying try it, but you could have a fair handful of active ones. That fixed it? I forgot what I even said. What was your problem? What was the issue? I'm glad it fixed though. Done. Next ops. What, real ops? Don't know. Don't know. No, the other one, no. No, it would have been close to a kick for kind of just being slightly in the wrong place. Oh, the emergency braking, yes. Enjoy. Without it. Don't know anything. Well, I'm not a manager, so no. Real ops is usually planned by event management first. And then any other bits that need to be involved will be involved. There'll probably be one this year. There's at least one a year. I don't know when. Why are you expecting me to know everything? I'm not a CM anymore. And even if I did knew the information, I wouldn't be able to tell you the information, would I? No. Careful. Driving through each other. Hey, there we go. That is deserved, because both of you got stuck. And you both got so confused. You sent a jigsaw message? Something IRL. I'll have a look afterwards, because I'm looking at the app to view the stream. I chose to stand down a CM, yes, because I wouldn't have been able to keep up with everything they're doing and my own stuff continually, if that makes sense. There's a lot of stuff that the CMs do. It's basically anything community related, socials, connectivity between departments and things like that. There's a lot of stuff they do. You can't change it, why not? Menu look more modern. Are you using mods? Your menu shouldn't look any more modern than my one. Not be using mods to change it. It's grayed out. That shouldn't be grayed out. Steering sensitivity. You can also go through the setup wizard, regardless of what you're using. Just assigns you the basic controls. As far as it's not bigger, it should really just be the entire port, to be honest. Because this entire... I think when this first got updated, this was an absolute mess, as it is. This entire area is... until the boat is collision. All the other ports in the game are non-collision. Some of them are quite big. So fixed it. I didn't say anything. Didn't say anything else. I told you what the setting is. I don't know why it would be grayed out though. It's always busy. Roscoff, not Rostock. This one, loads of convoys happen here, but this entire area is a safe zone. Loads of convoys start from here. This place is nice. Here as well. Some people go here. Yeah, it's pretty good. Some down here as well. What else? Helsinki port. That one's completely fine. How many are ghosts? I don't know. That's Helsingborg. Different one. See, all of that looks really cool. Look at that. But all of that is, well, I mean, from here onwards. How do you update the game? When the update is actually available in Steam, it will update, and then we need to support that update. It doesn't happen automatically. So, not too long after, but it depends on what is in the update. Please unban. No. You need to appeal it. You can't beg for an unban here. That's not how that works. Don't do that. You get paid. No, the team is a volunteer role. Being in the team is voluntary. But that'll do, I think, for today. Please unban. Not if you call me that. No, you absolutely. I'm going to extend your ban just for that.